there were a lot of business people, and I was really sort of surprised by some of the longer standing businesses here in Hamtramck, like Deb the florist. Deb just had this thing. She said, well, you know, these new Muslims, the Bangladeshis, the Yemenis, they don't have a culture of flowers like we have a culture of flowers. We have a culture of flowers. We know it's like, if it's Easter, you have these flowers. If it's graduation, you have those flowers. If it's someone dies, you have these kind of flowers for the funerals. And she said, but, you know, so our business suffered when the population of Hamtramck changed. It really suffered. And she said, but, you know, I understand that they have a different culture than ours. So what did she do? She started going into the schools. She started small. She announced herself to the community. She would bring like brightly colored carnations to the graduation ceremony and sell them one flower at a time. And from that, she started to learn, these are the things that sell. These are the things. She was just a good entrepreneur. And she started doing research and working, hiring young people from the community, and the young people who would work with her in the store would tell her, oh, we have this tradition. And so gradually she found a way to survive and even to thrive in Hamtramck by embracing the cultural difference of the community. So I think that, you know, these transitions that take place, they take place all over America, all the time. And I constantly use the example of the Catholics, the anti-Catholic sentiment in America, which was very prevalent 100 years ago, and played a huge part in putting in place the immigration restrictions that were put in place in the 1920s that really changed the shape of the country we live in today. Those were put in place to prevent Southern European and Eastern European Roman Catholics from continuing to grow in the United States. And it's like 100 years later, here we are, we're having the exact same conversation, although it's, you know, Muslims that we're banning from coming to the country. So I'm glad you can see the historical parallels. Not everybody can.